All right, so we're back for another devotional. I'm honored to be leading today's devotional, which is titled Marriage, the Two Become One. So one of our major goals with this course is that we want to help you as a couple raise the value of your marriage. Scriptures say about this holy union between a husband and wife and their covenant before God is blessed by the Lord. Therefore, he determines the purpose of marriage is to become one person, where one husband and one wife commit to a physical, emotional, and spiritual bond. In scriptures, Genesis 2:24 and 25, it says, "For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united with his wife, and they will become one flesh. The man and his wife were both naked, and they felt no shame." So I would say when we choose to join with another person in marriage, we need to focus on we and ours rather than on me and mine. And this is an important transition, easier said than done. So one way we want to focus on that is intimacy. God designed marriage to be the most intimate relationship that two people can have. Below are some of the most important ways for you to kind of experience this in your marriage. So the first way I would say is emotional intimacy. You have to be willing to expose yourself emotionally to one another. You have to be vulnerable, allow your spouse to see the fragile areas of your emotions. You never want to take advantage of emotional intimacy by attacking your spouse's vulnerable areas. It's important that you protect your spouse's emotions. The marriage relationship should be a place of safety where someone feels really open and willing to share their feelings. And this develops emotional intimacy. Another form of intimacy would be spiritual intimacies, where couples are meant to become one in all areas, even spiritually. They should be put Christ in the center of their marriage. Prayer, Bible study, and worship are the methods used to have an intimate relationship with Christ. So when two people share these things, they are drawn closer together. Couples need to pray for one another and spend time in prayer together. Taking time each day for couples devotion or a Bible study is a great way to experience this in an intimate way. Another way you want to experience intimacy is physical. Another way to experience intimacy is physical intimacy. There's nothing more intimate than sexual intercourse. Through sexual intimacy, a couple becomes physically one, just as God designed. Couples should express physical intimacy outside of the bedroom as well. Holding hands, hugging, kissing, and even just being playful are all forms of intimacy and connection. A simple touch can communicate love, concern, compassion, appreciation, support, and understanding. So really what we want to focus on with today's devotional is becoming one with your spouse. That means you put them and the marriage relationship above all other relationships in your life, including your children. So what is your biggest takeaway from this? How can you apply this in your life today? So I would say for me, one of the biggest areas that my wife and I are working on this is really devoting on spiritual intimacy, trying to really do scriptures and devotionals together with our children, really getting plugged in with our church, getting involved in community groups. Those are ways that I would say we're developing it in our relationship. For you, you need to identify what is one thing in each of these three areas that you could take a step on today. And then when we look at how we can go about praying for a spouse, I think it's really important to have crafted prayers for your spouse, choosing a Bible verse that is meaningful to you. So like for me, like there's a Bible verse that says keeping the peace and staying unified no matter what. That's been a very helpful verse for me to pray and keep top of mind when I'm really engaging with my spouse and thinking about them throughout the day. So I hope this devotional is helpful to you. I encourage you to continue forward with the class and really make this a priority, and that making sure you finish the course stronger than you started, really taking the time to invest in the relationship with your spouse and in different ways to drive deeper intimacy.